weather pattern shift will be coming to the United States over the next few days. So let's get into this video to see when and where you can expect that to happen. So you can see here the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook, August 5th through the 9th. A lot of the nation is expected to be above average temperature wise. You can see the northwest really the only area expected to be below average temperature wise here. So the 6 to 10 day precipitation outlook, August 5th through the 9th as well. From Nevada into Texas here, you can expect below average precipitation. And for most of the northern nation, going from Washington all the way down to the southeast here, you can expect above average temperatures. You can also expect below average precipitation, not temperatures. You can also expect below average precipitation for portions of the northeast here. So for the I just did that. Never mind. For the 8 to 14 day precipitation outlook, or the temperature outlook rather, you can see that all of the nation actually expected to be above average, except for like Alaska here. So anyways, you can see here the 8 to 14 day precipitation outlook. Most of the nation, or I should say I guess a good portion of the nation, is expected to be above average precipitation wise. Then portions of the southwest here are expected to be below average precipitation wise. Storm Prediction Center, today we really only have like slight risk here, and the slight risk here with a small tornado threat, which there actually is a tornado warning right now, I believe, for those areas. So not really much going on. The wind threat really just kind of follows these boundaries here, if you can see what I'm talking about here. Then the hail threat is mainly only for the western parts of the risk, the western risk here. The day 2 outlook, not really much going on. Marginal risk here and the marginal risk here. I believe it is just a wind threat for the east and then the hail threat for the west. So overall, not really much going on tomorrow. Today, severe weather threat in the Rockies here as well as the east, like I said. And then also we have the flash flooding threat there for the mid-Atlantic, as well as thunderstorms that will be possible for most of the nation here. This is from 8 a.m. today till 8 a.m. tomorrow Eastern. Then 8 a.m. tomorrow till 8 a.m. August 2nd Eastern time. You can expect thunderstorms for a large portion of the nation. Flash flooding threat for the southeast, but other than that, just those 2 marginal risks, and not really much going on tomorrow actually weather-wise. So you can see here through these cycles the minimum and maximum temperatures. You can see, sorry you can't really see like the northern states. It's just kind of really hard to include them because of how it's like the buttons are down here. Sorry, but anyways, you could see there through those cycles that was like 60-degree temperatures for the minimums for even areas down here. You could see that, as well as 50 degrees minimum temperatures for the west out there. That was probably mainly for the mountains where you're seeing the 50s. But I believe there was areas out here in the mountains, like way high up, that was like 32 degrees. You see 31 degrees there in Idaho. So a very major cool down, but like we noted in the 6 to 10 day precipitation outlook, or temperature outlook, that does look like warmth will surge back into the east, as well as pretty much all of the nation there. So really the only stronghold for the cold will be the northwest here. So anyways, it'll be a nice little break for areas in the south here, especially as they need a definitely much needed break, as they've been dealing with really hot temperatures. For areas of this, for portions of the month, as well as pretty much a lot of the summer. As you can see, the tropical threats here, this one has a 70% chance, this one has a 70% chance. Let me get back to that real quick. Yeah, there we go. Alright, this one has a 70% chance over the next 7 days, I believe it was, or the next 2 days, of developing. A 70% chance over the next 7 days of developing. So, also this one I believe has a 30% chance over the next 2 days. And then these two tropical storms moving through here. There's been a lot of tropical activity, and I wouldn't be surprised if the National Hurricane Center decided to start watching one of these systems, because they do look pretty robust at this point. But really nothing actually, no tropical systems for the east or anything, nothing for the Atlantic. So that's a good sign. But one thing that is happening out in the east right now is actually the tornado warning that I mentioned here. So let's get back onto radar here. You can see the tornado warning here. This was updated, not too long ago, the radar scan. So it should be fairly recent, and you can see a little bit of rotation there. But anyways, let's look at the watch warning advisory. You can see for the south here, heat alerts; for the north here, air quality alerts; for the west, just some flood alerts, and then fire alerts. So, and then also a severe thunderstorm watch for portions of the east here and the mid-Atlantic. Anyways, thank you for watching today's video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. But one more thing before you go. You should check out EpicPen. You can get the regular free version for pen and eraser, highlighter, screenshot tool, and 16 colors. But you can also just pay for $2 a month for the EpicPen Pro version. So, pen, eraser, highlighter, fading ink, highlighted cursor, shapes tools, text tools, whiteboard, blackboard, screenshot tools, 24 colors, easy license management, and great value. So, anyways, thank you for watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.